Hey everybody, and once again, I'm here to get some really good information from the live streams and deliver it to you here, somewhat translated because I can only use Google Translate. Either way, I have a lot of stuff here. They showed off so much good stuff that I really wanted to see in this latest live stream. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so first off, they showed off some new characters in this stream. So this is going to be one of the new ones. So this is Tsukiji, I believe. And his leader Metabot will be Arc Beetle. He also has another one I'll show off here in a minute. But what he says in his quote here is, "I've heard rumors about you. This looks like it's going to be quite a challenge." So maybe it's a little bit of a rival. No idea. But yeah, as you can see, his other leader Metabot is Titan Beetle. And I don't know what happened with Google Translate today, but like for some reason the text changed and it says, "I've heard rumors about you." Looks like it has some bones. That's just kind of funny to me. But either way, so another character with at least 2 Metabots. So not quite sure what that is about, but maybe we'll see in the future. But I do want to give another huge shout out to, well, I really don't know how to say their name, but they gave me some really good information because I believe they can speak Japanese a little bit, somewhat, I don't know. But they gave me a little bit of info in the Metabots Discord, and the people that are actually speaking in the live stream, I have no idea what they're saying, so I'm pretty much just having to guess. But from what it sounds like, this character specializes in tactics, or at least probably tactical cards. That would make some sense. Next, we have Marina and Hawk Dakar. I believe that's how they say that leader Metabot's name. This is where Google Translate goes a little weird again, but I think it says, "First, let's assess your abilities," as the quote. And the information that I was given about this character is that they specialize in rapid cooling. So I assume it's probably going to be a Metabot that can repeatedly use abilities or repeatedly attack over and over and over again during the course of the fight. Next, we are moving on to the Metafighter 8, and their leader Metabot is Behemoth. Behemoth, I just say Behemoth. And their quote is, "I wonder if you'll keep me from getting bored." This seems like a real sassy character, I suppose. But from what I'm told about this one is that they say this is a genius child actor, and it's a powerful sniper deck. So I'm not quite sure what it means by sniper. Maybe it's like a super powered one-hit attack all the time. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we'll find that out sooner or later. And then we're moving on to this Metafighter, Amu. I think that's how we say your name. And the leader Metabot, Dr. Study, or as I know him, Dr. Bok Choi. This is actually one of the few Metabots that I actually know. And their quote is, well, are you going to challenge me? So this seems like might be my character that I like, just because I like Dr. Bok Choi. I just love that name. But it says that this character loves collecting data, and it is a support-focused deck. So probably a lot of, very supportive cards. There might be a powerhouse in there somewhere that they support. And apparently you can see the eyes of the character behind the glasses if you look closely enough. And I can see them, in fact, but it's a nice little detail. And lastly, we see, I believe this is probably the antagonist, or at least the boss that you have to go against. I don't know. This is Hakuga. They're saying, let's get started. And there is no information about this. It says the information that I was given says that this is the strongest meta card fighter, and they have a mysterious deck. So this is definitely going to be like an in-game person. Probably not going to know what their deck is until the very end. Now we get to move on to something I've been wanting to see for a while now: deck building. They don't show 100 or like everything, 100% of everything, but at least a good amount of stuff. So you have the leader Metabot, you add up to, it says 4 photos, but I'm pretty sure it means 4 extra parts. And your medals, you can shoot up to 2 meta forces, and you combine your favorite 35 cards. So it's a 35 card deck. You have at least 2 meta force cards that you can add, 4 parts, and then your leader. Now they do give a little bit more information. Also, I just want to let you know that I did crop some of these photos, so if they're a little weird or anything like that, I tried to get it as like small, or not as small, but like as clear a picture as possible for Google Translate to not mess up. But you know, if it happens, it happens. Anyway, so leader Metabot. This set includes a leader Metabot card and a card for the leader's original arm parts. The outcome of the battle is determined when this Metabot malfunctions. Pretty much saying like this is how you win or lose. And I do believe whatever leader you choose will come with those automatic arms equipped to themselves. And now we do see a little bit of parts. These are arm part cards that can be used to rearrange the leader Metabot. Up to 4 cards can be registered. So this is just saying that you can register up to 4 different parts from multiple different leaders to your leader Metabot for the deck. And I also seen from what the videos showed and the trailers and stuff, it does seem like you can focus, like if you want 4 left arms or if you want 4 right arms, you're free to do so. So now we get to see kind of a little bit more of the deck building here. You choose 35 cards of your choice from the support, the Metabot cards, tactical cards, and Meta Fighter cards. You can only include a maximum of 3 copies of the same card. So I was kind of spot on with that whenever I looked at those previous videos and images, that you can only have 3 of the same card. We get to see how exactly you'll be transferring cards from what you have to the deck. On the left side, you can see the storage, and on the right side, you can see the deck itself with the cards you have in there. And later on, we'll actually see something really interesting. So I think there is a way to get cards specifically that you want, but I'll just go over that in a little bit. So, and now we get to look at medals. So each medal has a different Metaforce card that can be used. The first medal you receive is the Beetle medal for the Beetle version and the Stag Beetle medal for the Stag Beetle version. So if you get the Metabee, you'll get the Kabuto medal. If you get the Rokusho version, you'll get the Stag Beetle medal. And it looks like this is how you will get these Metaforce cards in your deck. And you have specific different levels of these medals. So you first start out, I don't know if it's bronze or copper, whatever they consider it, their level 1, I guess you can say. You'll get 1 card, and every time, everything is every 2 levels, you get another card unlocked, and each medal has 3 specific cards that it can use. So I feel like that's interesting, an interesting way of doing that. And it can definitely add some replay value because it's like you want to try to level up these medals so you can get all of these cards to your ability. And they do give us a little bit of a preview of what it says here. It says you gain experience points and level up each time you play a match. As your level increases, the performance of your Metaforce improves and you gain access to more Metaforces. So as I said before, you take these medals into battle, you gain experience points, then you level up, you get another card, you level up, you get the last card. So you kind of want to get these medals to that fully leveled state so you can have all of these options available to you. So here we get to see pretty much a bit of an image that we saw a while ago, or in a video ago, where it kind of showed the same thing, but this is more of like the beginner version of this. As you can see, the spare parts that they have no effect. It's just a damage boost. They only have 1 Metaforce card, and I believe they don't unlock that second slot until they get that medal to level 3. They don't have any sleeves. They don't even have any favorites picked for the deck yet. So this is a very, very beginning. I think this is probably the starter deck that you get, or at least a very beginning version of a deck that they've made in the game so far. Now, this is going to be a part where a lot of TCG players will like, or a lot of card players like, because that is what is one thing that a lot of us love to do, and that is to crack open those card packs and see what we get. So we actually get to see a bit of what this does. The currency it takes to get 1 pack is 1,000 of that currency coins. It says the items sold in the Kabuto version and Kuwagata version are different. The cards dispensed are slightly different. So I don't really think it's going to be too different. It's just the way they look. I mean, it could be different. I don't know. The version differences. Game with version differences does have some things, but I don't know exactly how it would work in a card game. But either way, they actually included a video of this, which I love, and I will play it for you right now so you can see this in action.
骨の話でございますので、ぜひゲームの方でもチェックしていただければと思います。
But yeah, so that was awesome to see. I'm so glad that that you can open card packs, because I love to do that. I played that TCG card simulator on Steam for the longest time, just because I can open packs and just look at all the cards and stuff. I wonder if there's going to be like alternate art cards. I have no idea, but like I would love for there to be like alternate card stuff. But anyway, so we can take a look here at this image, and we do get to see a couple of new Metabots. So there's Erica. From what this says, until the end of your opponent's turn, the action cost of your opponent's cross attack increases by 2. So that is going to be like, that's going to be a pretty good thing to be like, hey, you're not going to be hitting me with cross attacks very much. Next is a favorite of mine, Megafant. 8 cost for him to attack, but he is a tank, so that makes sense. It says it costs 2 for him to activate this ability. Until the start of your next turn, gain guard, and when this Metabot is attacked normally, this Metabot's power increases by 2,000. After the attack, its power returns to its original value. At the bottom, it says this Metabot cannot perform normal attacks, and it costs 2 to rapid cool him, but he has 8,000 attack. So he's not meant to attack normally. It seems like he's meant to attack in cross attacks, and he's a defender as well, so he has some power to him, but at the cost of it, well, requiring a lot of energy to attack. Then next up we have Horned Froggy. It only costs 2 to attack with this Metabot. It is another defender. 2 to deactivate the ability until the start of your next turn, gain guard, and when this Metabot is attacked normally, increases power 2. So it's essentially the same thing as Megafant, but he can attack whenever. His attack is only 3,000. 2 cards to discard to rapid cool. So I guess this is just kind of one of those Metabots that you would throw in as fodder randomly, or just something to get out on the field if you don't have anything else. But now that I think about it, that actually would kind of make sense with Megafant, because you kind of want those other low costing attack cards or attack Metabots, so that way his 8 cost, and if he cross attacks, it only costs 10, instead of having like 2 Megafants where I'm going to cross attack for 18 energy. So it kind of makes sense to have like Megafants like somewhere on there, and then a lower costing card, so that way you're not just using all of your energy just to do one attack. Now for the last card, I decided to take the image because they actually highlighted this one and they popped it up so you can see it a lot better here. This is going to be an interesting one. So this is Nepenthesia, that's how you say it. The fighting card, 6 cost to attack, 6k power, 2 discard to rapid cool, and with the provoke action, cost 2 energy. Till the start of your next turn, you gain the ability, when the opponent player selects a Metabot as a target, they must select this Metabot if possible. And then the other effect is hold. Choose one of your opponent's Metabots and bind it until the end of your opponent's turn. So this seems like a very defensive kind of bot. Not really defensive, but it's like you can only attack me, so it's provoking or taunting, and then you can just make something bind. So I'm assuming maybe it's like if you attack, you'll have to attack me, but I'm going to like bind their strongest one. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work, but I mean, there's going to be a lot of combinations that this game can definitely come out with. But that'll be it for today. I am so glad to see a lot of this information. I can't wait for this game. I know I keep saying that all the time, but the more information, the more stuff that they come out with this just makes it more hype for me every single time. June can't get here fast enough. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed. I'll put the original video in the description like I do. And, well, I'll catch you later whenever they come out with some more info.